Imagine miles and miles of nothing but white snow. The wind is howling and the temperature is bone chilling. Somewhere under all that snow, a car is buried and almost invisible. Inside, James and Jennifer Stolpa are huddled together, clutching their 5-month-old baby, Clayton. They have no cell phone, no GPS, and no way to call for help. They didn't know it yet, but they were about to start a desperate 8-day fight for their lives in the middle of nowhere. It was Christmas, 1992. The couple was driving for California, heading to Idaho to surprise their family for the holidays. To save some time, they decided to take a shortcut through a mountain pass. It was a decision that turned into a nightmare. A massive blizzard hit, the road completely vanished, and their car got stuck deep in the snow. They were trapped in a freezing white tomb. At first, they stayed in the car, hoping a rescue team would find them. But the days crawled by, and no one came. They only had a few light snacks, which weren't nearly enough for 3 people. Jennifer, desperate to keep her baby alive, would lick the frost off the car windows just to stay hydrated so she could keep breastfeeding. Every night was a battle against the silence and the cold. Their hands and feet were turning numb and their skin was cracking, but Jennifer kept the baby tucked against her body, using her last bit of warmth to keep him from freezing. By the 4th day, the food was gone. James knew they couldn't just sit there and wait for death. He made a move that seemed impossible. He decided to walk 50 miles through the mountains to find help. He was wearing regular shoes, wading through snow up to his waist. His toes were turning black from frostbite, and the pain was more than most could bear, but he wouldn't stop. Every time he felt like giving up and laying down in the snow, he thought of his son's face. He even screamed at the top of his lungs just to keep himself from falling asleep in the cold. Back at the car, Jennifer was all alone, fighting the elements and terrified that her husband might never come back. On the 8th day, just as James was about to pass out from exhaustion, he finally spotted a truck on a distant road. A rescue mission was launched immediately. When the helicopter finally located the buried car, they found Jennifer and Clayton barely clinging to life. It was a miracle. Despite the hardship, the baby was okay. James and Jennifer survived, though they both had to have their toes amputated because of the severe frostbite. But they were together. It was a story of a father's grit and a mother's sacrifice, proving that love can sometimes beat the impossible. Their story serves as a reminder of how fragile life is, but also how incredibly strong human spirit can be when we are fighting for the ones we love.